Our leaders have never been safer or more secure. The federal areas of Washington, D.C. look like the green zone in Baghdad. Nothing bad happens there. The Capitol Police now have a bigger budget than the police departments of Detroit or Atlanta. But just outside this wonderland where our lawmakers live, tent cities are popping up everywhere in D.C. and in cities across the country. Those cities are full of drugs, weapons, and human waste. They're ignored, but not by our Kevin Corke. He's got a story on it. Hey, Kevin.
Evening, Tucker. This is, frankly, a shocking reality here in the nation's capital. Homeless encampments, as you point out, once relegated to pockets or quadrants of the city, now encroaching on once well-heeled neighborhoods, and neither the local nor national government seem compelled to act. Latest example, homeless encampments in the shadow of the venerable Watergate, which for now will stay, according to authorities, despite furious local complaints about drugs, harassment, human excrement, and even weapons. Similar camps have sprung up near the city's Burke Park, Gumpers Park, 9th and Mass, and right in the heart of DuPont Circle. And yet, despite repeated pleas to intervene over public safety concerns, the city, National Park Police, and the U.S. Park Police, at least for now, are refusing to dismantle those camps. This is, by the way, the city which has a burgeoning violence problem, spiking, in fact, over the past year, with murders surging in the city and shootings happening outside of Nationals Park and even over on 14th Street, which is a very popular restaurant neighborhood here in Washington. And Tucker, perhaps the most disheartening part of what's happening here is there doesn't appear to be any sort of righteous indignation or vocal criticism of the city's leadership that you would certainly expect, even as this once proud city continues to suffer. Tucker.
Kevin Corke, thank you for noticing that. I appreciate it.
You bet.
So it's not just Washington, D.C. In fact, across the country, cities are in trouble, but particularly in the state of Minnesota. Now, Minnesota for many years was so tranquil that people laughed about it, all those nice Scandinavians. They actually mocked Minnesota for being too nice. Not anymore. In a town just southwest of Minneapolis, a woman was beheaded on video in broad daylight and left in the street.
Shakopee police were called to that intersection. A search warrant reveals when they arrived, they found Thayer's decapitated body lying on the ground next to a car. Authorities say they have a suspect in custody, who multiple people tell Fox 9 was in a long-term relationship with Thayer, where domestic abuse was a consistent problem. Court records reveal the suspect was convicted on domestic assault charges in 2017 and was facing arson charges for allegedly trying to burn his apartment down. On the most recent charges, he was released on $50,000 bond this spring.
Hey, Sean Hannity here. Hey, click here to subscribe to Fox News YouTube page and catch our hottest interviews and most compelling analysis. You will not get it anywhere else.